We're ready to go?
Yep.
This book is called The Biggest Snowman Ever. It's a wonderful book that talks about working together. The biggest snowman ever. Once there were two mice who fell in love with the same snowman. And this is how that happened. They were living in Mouseville, and they were all called together by the mayor, where he announced a contest to build the biggest snowman. Whoever makes the biggest snowman will win a prize, he declared. All the mice were excited. Yes, who wouldn't be? The judges of the contest the judging of the contest will take place in 2 weeks, he said. Good luck to all of you. Oh, and they were all excited. I'm going to really build a princess snowman, said Penelope. And James said, I'm going to build a really big Martian snowman. And Clayton said, I'm going to make the biggest snowman ever. His friend Desmond, the field mouse, he frowned. No, you're not. I'm going to make the biggest snowman ever. Oh, yeah, said Clayton. Oh, yeah, said Desmond. That night it snowed and snowed. Huge drifts covered the driveway, the roads and the fields. Well, that's perfect, isn't it, for making snowmen? It was the perfect beginning for a snowman contest in town. Penelope began her snow princess, and James began his snow Martian. Out in the country, Clayton and Desmond began their snowmen. Whoa, they're all excited about the contest. Clayton made a snowball and rolled it all along the ground. The more he rolled, the bigger it got. Before long, he had a large base for his snowman. We've probably all done that before, haven't we? Not far away, Desmond was doing the very same thing, rolling that snowball till it got bigger and bigger. The next day, Clayton made a huge snowball for his snowman's belly. That's the middle part. Not far away, Desmond did the very same thing. That night, Clayton brought his dad out to see his snowman. Dad scratched his head. I don't know, son. It's going to be big, but I'm not sure it will be the biggest. Clayton smiled up at his dad and said, I'm just getting started, he said. Dad whispered in his ear, if you want to work faster, use a wheelbarrow to carry the snow. Oh, good idea. A little later, Desmond, his friend, brought out his Uncle Vernon. I don't know, said Vernon. It's going to be big, but will it be the biggest? Desmond smiled. I'm just getting started, he said. That's what Clayton had said, isn't it? Vernon whispered in his ear, if you want to work faster, use a wheelbarrow to carry the snow. Well, that's the same secret that Clayton's dad told him, isn't it? I wonder how this is going to work out. The next day, Clayton filled his wheelbarrow with snow. He piled the snow onto the snowman, then he rolled another snowball for the snowman's head. Oh, he's working so very hard, and not far away, Desmond did the very same thing. Seems like they're doing the very same thing each time, aren't they? A few days later, Desmond ran into town to look at James's snow Martian and Penelope's snow princess. He said. All of our snow people are the same size. That afternoon, Clayton made the same discovery. The next day, while working on his snowman, Clayton had an idea. He brushed the snow off his gloves and he walked towards Desmond. At the same time, Desmond had an idea. He brushed the snow off of his gloves and walked toward Clayton. And they weren't paying very close attention until they bumped into each other and fell down in the snow. I wonder what their idea was. Let's find out. Here we go. I have an idea, said Clayton. I have an idea, said Desmond. We should do this together, said Clayton. No one said that we couldn't work together. Ho, ho, ho. They've got a great idea. First, they rolled each part of Desmond's snowman out to the middle of the field. And then they rolled each part of Clayton's snowman over to the middle of the field. They piled the snowballs up. Whoa, look at that. On top of each other. Clayton dropped a floppy hat on top of the snowman's head, and Desmond added a long, large scarf. He put coal for the eyes and a giant carrot for his nose. When they were done, they had built the biggest snowman ever. The morning of the contest, the field mice brought snowmobiles. They brought the judges out to the country to judge the snowman contest. Oh my goodness. You both won the prize, said the mayor, handing Clayton and Desmond a large wedge of Swiss cheese. And mice would love that, wouldn't they? Let the celebration begin, he said. Everyone gathered to dance around the biggest snowman ever. They drank hot chocolate and they ate donuts, along with that Swiss cheese. Boy, the mice were celebrating such a wonderful, wonderful biggest snowman ever. We did it, said Clayton and Desmond, jumping up and down happily. We did it together.